Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving into an important topic that I know a lot of folks struggle with: 5 things men should never do with women. Now, I'm not saying this to point fingers or make anyone feel bad. This is about building stronger, healthier relationships. And that takes work, folks. Make sure to watch till the end, and hit that subscribe button for more insightful content. Don't interrupt her. Let me tell you something, folks. There's nothing more frustrating than trying to get your point across and having someone constantly cut you off. It's like you're speaking into a void, and no one is there to catch your words. Imagine the effort it takes to gather your thoughts, articulate them clearly, and then have them dismissed in an instant. It's not just annoying, it's downright disheartening, it's disrespectful, it's invalidating, and it creates a whole lot of unnecessary tension. When someone interrupts you, it sends a message that what you have to say isn't important. It undermines your confidence and can make you question your own worth. This kind of behavior can erode trust and respect in any relationship, whether it's personal or professional. When a woman is talking to you, really listen. Don't just hear the words. Understand the emotions and thoughts behind them. Active listening involves more than just staying silent. It means engaging with the speaker, showing empathy, and providing feedback that shows you value their perspective. Look her in the eye, nod your head, and for crying out loud, let her finish her thought. These simple gestures can make a world of difference. They show that you respect her enough to give her the space to express herself fully. It's about creating a safe environment where she feels heard and valued. You know, I've seen this time and time again in my practice. Couples come in with communication issues, and often the root cause is a lack of effective listening. One partner feels ignored, while the other feels overwhelmed by the need to dominate the conversation. This imbalance can lead to a breakdown in communication and a buildup of resentment. One person feels like they're not being heard, the other feels like they can't get a word in edgewise, and it just creates a whole mess of resentment. This kind of dynamic can be toxic and can lead to long-term damage in relationships. It's crucial to address these issues early on and make a conscious effort to improve communication. Communication is a two-way street, and that means listening is just as important as speaking. In fact, listening might be even more important because it lays the foundation for meaningful dialogue. When both parties feel heard, it fosters mutual respect and understanding, which are essential for any healthy relationship. Think about it this way. Would you appreciate it if someone constantly interrupted you? Of course not. It's not just about the words being spoken. It's about the underlying message that your thoughts and feelings are not valued. This can be incredibly damaging to one's self-esteem and can create a barrier to open and honest communication. It makes you feel small, insignificant, like your thoughts and feelings don't matter. This kind of treatment can lead to feelings of isolation and can make it difficult to build strong, supportive relationships. It's important to recognize the impact of our actions and make a conscious effort to be more considerate and respectful. Don't do that to the women in your life. They deserve better. They deserve to be heard, respected, and valued for who they are and what they have to say. By making a conscious effort to listen, you can help create a more supportive and understanding environment. Give her the respect she deserves by truly hearing her out. This means putting aside distractions, being present in the moment, and showing genuine interest in what she has to say. It's about building a connection based on mutual respect and understanding. You might be surprised by what you learn and how much stronger your connection becomes when you prioritize listening. It's not just about hearing the words, it's about understanding the emotions and experiences behind them. This can lead to deeper, more meaningful relationships. Remember, folks, it's not about winning an argument or getting your way. It's about understanding and connecting with each other. True communication is about building bridges, not walls. So, the next time you're in a conversation, take a step back, listen, and appreciate the value of the other person's perspective. You'll be amazed at the positive impact it can have on your relationships. Her life, her choices. This next one should be a no-brainer, but you'd be amazed how often it happens. Men, you are not in charge of making decisions for the women in your life. It's a simple concept, yet it's frequently overlooked. Men, you are not in charge of making decisions for the women in your life. She's a grown woman, capable of making her own choices. Trying to control her decisions is not only disrespectful, it's a recipe for disaster. She's a grown woman, capable of making her own choices. When you try to control her decisions, you're not just undermining her autonomy, you're also sending a message that you don't trust her judgment. Trying to control her decisions is not only disrespectful, it's a recipe for disaster. It breeds resentment and undermines the foundation of a healthy relationship. A relationship built on mutual respect is far more likely to thrive. It breeds resentment and undermines the foundation of a healthy relationship. When you respect her autonomy, you're showing that you value her as an equal partner. This respect is crucial for a strong, lasting relationship. A strong, lasting relationship is built on mutual respect, and that includes respecting her autonomy. It's about recognizing that she has the right to make her own choices just as you do. This mutual respect fosters a deeper connection. Now, this doesn't mean you can't offer your opinion or advice when asked. In fact, sharing your thoughts can be a valuable part of your relationship. But there's a big difference between offering support and dictating her every move. When you make decisions for her without consulting her, you're essentially saying, "I don't trust you to make the right choices." This can be incredibly damaging. When you make decisions for her without consulting her, you're essentially saying, "I don't trust you to make the right choices." And that, my friends, is a surefire way to drive a wedge between you. It creates a barrier that can be hard to overcome. And that, my friends, is a surefire way to drive a wedge between you. So, next time you're tempted to make a decision for her, take a step back and ask yourself, have I considered her feelings? Have I asked for her input? So next time you're tempted to make a decision for her, take a step back and ask yourself, have I considered her feelings? Have I asked for her input? If the answer is no, then pump the brakes and start a conversation. Have I asked for her input? Engaging in an open dialogue shows that you value her perspective and are willing to work together to find the best solution. If the answer is no, then pump the brakes and start a conversation. Remember, a healthy relationship is a partnership, and that means making decisions together. Respect her choices and you'll both be happier for it. Let me tell you something, folks. Comparing your wife or girlfriend to other women is like pouring gasoline on your relationship and then striking a match. It's hurtful, it's disrespectful, and it shows a fundamental lack of understanding about what a healthy relationship is all about. Every woman is unique with her own strengths, weaknesses, and experiences. When you compare her to someone else, you're essentially saying you're not good enough the way you are. And let me tell you, that kind of negativity can eat away at a relationship like a cancer. Instead of focusing on what she's not, try appreciating her for who she is. Celebrate her accomplishments, big or small. Notice the little things that make her special. Focus on building her up, not tearing her down. Remember, you chose her for a reason. Focus on those reasons, and let go of the need to compare. Here's the deal, folks. Emotions are a part of life. They are the threads that weave the fabric of our human experience, making us who we are. Everyone experiences them, men and women alike. Emotions are universal, transcending gender, age, and culture. And when the woman in your life is trying to share her feelings with you, it's crucial that you listen with empathy and understanding. This means giving her your full attention, putting aside distractions, and really hearing what she has to say. Dismissing her feelings or telling her to calm down is like throwing water on a grease fire. It only serves to escalate the situation and can cause more harm than good. It only makes things worse. When you dismiss her emotions, you are essentially telling her that her feelings are not important or valid. It invalidates her experience and makes her feel like she can't come to you for emotional support. This can create a rift in your relationship, making it difficult for her to trust you with her feelings in the future. Now, I understand that dealing with emotions can be uncomfortable, especially if you're not naturally in touch with your own feelings. It can be challenging to navigate someone else's emotional landscape when you're still figuring out your own. But tough as it may be, you gotta step up and be there for her. This means being present, offering a listening ear, and providing comfort when she needs it most. Listen to what she's saying, try to see things from her perspective, and validate her feelings, even if you don't fully understand them. Validation doesn't mean you have to agree with everything she says, but it does mean acknowledging her right to feel the way she does. Remember, you're on the same team. Your relationship is a partnership, and supporting each other emotionally is a crucial part of that partnership. You need to be there for each other, both in the good times and the bad. By validating her feelings and being a supportive partner, you strengthen the bond between you and create a foundation of trust and mutual respect. This last one might seem obvious, but it's amazing how often it happens. Men, never, ever, take the women in your life for granted. They deserve your appreciation, your respect, and your attention. When you start taking her for granted, you stop seeing all the wonderful things she brings to your life. You become blind to her love, her support, and her companionship. It's like that old saying goes, you don't know what you've got till it's gone. Don't wait until it's too late to realize how much she means to you. Show her you care every single day. Make an effort to keep the romance alive. Tell her you love her. Surprise her with small gestures of affection. Let her know that you appreciate everything she does. Remember, relationships require effort from both sides. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Remember, building strong and healthy relationships takes work, but the rewards are immeasurable. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. See you in the next video.